You're welcome to here. This is Besmark Coffee Company Ltd. The proprietor is Mr. Sabit. This is Nama, the industrial area. I should be happy to tell you that this is one of the biggest projects I've ever handled, because I started this project from the swamp. This place was all full of a swamp, to whichever structure you are seeing here. It has all passed through my hands, right from the warehousing, the offices, the compound, the office, the machine installations, civil works for all the machineries. Purely I've been put under Potec Technical Services. So I have also to thank their company, Besmark, for having entrusted me for such a big project. I should be proud to have handled successfully this project. So this is the complete warehouse for Besmark. This is just a store, that is a store. Then the other end, last portion, is the machine part, where the machines have been installed. The total square meters is 2,700 square meters for whole warehousing. Each of the warehouse is roughly 18 meters by 54 meters. 18 wide by 54, 18 wide by 54. This is 17. The other side was curving. So it's 17 by around 12 meters. So because it was curving, you will see in when you go inside. Compound and the office. It's the web bridge. I did the civil works. That is the office. I did the whole construction of that office and the compound, as you see. The compound, drainage systems, drainage patterns, water flows, and all that. So this is the offloading part of the whole plant. This is the offloading bay. It has two offloading stations. There's line 1 and line 2. You will see the details later when we go to the machinery. Otherwise, this is the compound. The machines are currently being offloaded. Also, for your own information, this work I started in 2021. So 2021, that was in August 2021. I worked for 2021, 2022, and handed over in 2023. That is when I handed over this plant. Yeah, so though I'm still in charge of the maintenance and the repairs, but it's successfully working without any problems. I still do the routine maintenance and the repairs. Yeah, this is the office, this is the compound. Machines are there to be still in the being offloading bay. So all the compound, all the office, the machines, the warehouses. It's an offloading warehouse. The other one is the main warehouse. So this is different from the 2,500 square meters, because purely this was for offloading. It is 20 meters by 10 meters, by 11 meters, 220 square meters for only offloading area. So besides the offloading bay, we have the drying section. As I told you in other projects that it's better when always the dryer section is covered. So this is the drying section. We have two dryers inside, one for 15 tons, one for 25 tons, and they are all biomass. So this is the wood shed. So the other one is the dry area. So the whole of these structures still was under Potec, who has done all the structures. So this is a tower having 4 elevators inside. This is the dry silo. The other one is the wet silo. Each of these silos is 800 metric tons. 800 metric tons. So Potec did all the civil works as in concerned with these silos. We just read the drawings. They sent us the drawings. This is from Agasil, Turkey. Machines all are from Agasil, Turkey. Meanwhile, the dryer is from VNT, that is Vietnam. You will see the details when we go there. But we have the silos with the civil work. We did the installation from zero to that. I think I have all the details, as in photos and whatever, with the civil works right from grassroots to where it is standing today. I have all those details. I have the photos, I have the pictures and all that. Just showing you of the recently completed office works. We started this house from foundation to what you're seeing today. Yeah, this is the office for Besmark Coffee Company and the compound, as you can see. Yeah, that is it. So this is the offloading area, as I told you earlier. We have two lines, line 1 and line 2. So we have the intake elevator, that is the offloading hopper, because the plant is currently operational. We commissioned it in 2023. It's already operational. So we have line 1 and we have line 2, which are all right now working, as you can see. So these are the offloading elevators. Those are the intake elevators. All these machines were supplied by Uganda, that is from Turkey. So this is the offloading bay. As I told you earlier, really I can't forget to thank the managing director of Besmark Coffee Company, Mr. Bernard Sabi, for having entrusted me in such a multi-billion project. I'm also proud to say that it has been successful because it's working well without any issues. So we have, as I told you earlier, that is the offloading part, the offloading bay. Then after the two pre-cleaners, we have the two offloading elevators. That tower, we have two towers. There's a small tower and the big tower. The small tower has two elevators. Each of the elevators is from one line. So the output elevators, they are the ones which feed the silo. We have an interchange system there that any of the lines can feed in any of the silos. There is an interchange system that was designed by Turkey, that is a Uganda. So it has that interchange. Any of the pre-cleaners can feed any of the silos, and each of the silos is 800 metric tons. Then under the silos, they are offloading. There is a gate valve and then an offloading chain conveyor. So in each of the chain conveyors, still we have an interchange system which can feed either any of the dryers, because we have a dryer of 15 tons, we have a dryer of 25 tons. So each of the silo, and also each of the silo can either be a wet silo or a dry silo. But that depends on the operator. Must be so much technical in order not to mix the coffee. But you can use any silo for both either dry or wet, because we designed that system with those of Turkey, Uganda, so it's perfectly working, though it needs that consciousness from the operators that any of the silos can be either dry or wet silo. So in front, we have 4 elevators. 4 elevators means 2 elevators are feeding the individual dryers, and then the 2 elevators are offloading from the individual dryers. Though also any of the dryer can feed any of the silos. So that system is already there, properly designed by Uganda, and then properly installed, as you can see. That is the system, what your structures you're seeing outside there. So as earlier on talked, Potec did all the civil works, whichever type of civil work you are seeing here, right from foundation to what you can see here. Then as well as all the installations of all these structures, as you can see. Each of the silos has an aeration system, air aeration system, and air fans, as you can see there. We have air fans. Also, all the 2 pre-cleaners are connected to a dust system. That's why you can see the dust filter over there. You're going to see it in the near future. So also in the system, there is a specifically dry silo. This is a specifically dry silo holding 50 tons. 50 tons. a specifically dry silo of 50 tons. So that short silo you are seeing over there. We have here the chain conveyors, 1 and chain conveyor 2. Then the 4 elevators are here, as you can see. Then there is now 2 conveyors take the product inside the production. We have 1 common conveyor which fits from all the 2 silos, 1 at a time, to production. Then 1 conveyor fits from the small silo of 50 tons to production. So these are the dryer installation sets. We have one of 25 tons and this small one of 15 tons. They are all biomass using wood or charcoal. Then this one has 4 exhaust fans. This one has 3 exhaust fans. Each of the dryer has a separate panel. As you can see, that panel, there's a panel there. Then there's also a panel here, each of the dryers. Under the dryer, there is a discharge conveyor, a screw conveyor, screw size in each of the dryers. We have an offloading elevator for each of the dryers. We have a discharge system. And all these dryers are in a shade, as you can see. This is a room. It's in a shade. The room you are seeing from out, we are now inside that room with the 2 sets of dryers, as you can see here. So the biomass dryer, so this is the combustion chamber where we feed the wood from. Yes, where the wood is being, and currently it is operational. This dryer currently is operational. So you pick the wood from there and then put into the system. Get the wood, put into the system. Then the fan suck the heat to the dryer. There is a booster fan as well. This is the booster fan. It's the one that accelerates the fire inside. We have a wood store there, the combustion chamber, and that is the main dryer. This for the small dryer, the same is for the big dryer. This is the control panel for the pre-cleaning set and the drying set. So this is for drying, this is for pre-cleaning. VNT, this is a gas seal. So this is the control room. We have a gas seal supply the laptop for the control purposes, and yet VNT is purely manual. So this is now the entrance to production. Of course, the plant is already working, so there is already product. Product is already processed. Product is there ready for export. So I'm now taking you inside to where the processing machines are. As I told you before, that we have 2 lines. One from the big silos. Under the 2 big silos, we have a conveyor which runs up to inside. Then 1 conveyor from the small silo comes and runs. So the one which runs from the big silos comes to that, feeds another conveyor. This conveyor feeds now another conveyor, 1 conveyor which takes inside to production. This joins the other one from the small silo. Now it takes to feed an elevator which is now feeding the 2 big toners. We have the 2 big toners from